OpenAI just released the highly anticipated strawberry version. OpenAI, in an official announcement on X, said we're releasing a preview of OpenAI, a new series of AI models designed to spend more time thinking before they respond. These models can reason through complex tasks and solve harder problems. So right off the bat, the big change is that this model would take longer to process and longer to reason. It would work better for more comprehensive and reasoning questions. In their blog post, they say, in our test, the next model update performs similarly to PhD students on a number of different tests. We found that it excels in math and coding. So in a qualifying exam, there was an exam where GPT-4 performed poorly, but this reasoning model performed 83% with accuracy. So the graph shows the exact same thing. The graph shows how O1 shows great results for maths and other computational elements. So that's a new thing, a chain of thought. That's a relatively new thing. We never really saw it in any model before. So similar to how a human may think for a long time before responding to a difficult question, O1 uses a chain of thought when attempting to solve a problem through reinforcement learning. So what it basically is reinforcement learning, which is a term in machine learning. Simplistically, it takes the output and tries to make it better over and over again. So here we have an example, like use the example above to decode. And the model gives the whole reasoning behind the task, like decoding method, pair the letters in the ciphertext, convert this and that, blah blah blah. You get the gist of it. It's quite highly in reasonable abilities, so it can do a lot of complex tasks. So for coding, it works quite well as well. There was a video surfacing around where the model generates a snake game. So I'll play the video right now.
An example of a coding prompt that O1 Preview is able to do, but previous models might struggle with. And the coding prompt is to write the code for a very simple video game called Squirrel Finder. And the reason... Oh, the squirrel came very quickly.
So what this basically does, it generates a full-fledged snake game with code, and it changes and modifies the code as you give prompts to it. For maths, I don't even know what it's doing for maths, but the point is, its reasoning abilities are so good, so strong, that it can solve complex computational problems. One of its researchers say, "I'm excited to share with you models capable of truly general reasoning." Also, in one example, says that this model is not for low reasoning tasks, as the graphs do not show a big difference in O1 model and the GPT-4 model. So like for personal writing and editing text, it doesn't show a big difference. So here's how some people are reacting to it on Reddit. So one user says that we have found that it excels in math and coding. It's big if it's true. Another user says also O1 needs to be applied to complex reasoning tasks, as it is not preferred for standard language tasks. Even the researcher has said that it's not fit for low reasoning tasks. One user says that the chain of thought text is pretty uncanny. It truly is remarkable. We never really saw it anywhere before. For now, the model is only limited to paid users for GPT, and it has a weekly, not daily, but a weekly limit of 30 messages for OI preview and 50 for the O1 mini version.